welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really simple, just like classic cool toned black smoky eyeshadow tutorial. I've always wanted to film one of these because I know that they kind of seem intimidating at first if you think about like a black smoky eye. I just know that it can be super intimidating, and honestly this was such a simple look. If you guys actually follow along with the video, you'll see how simple it was and really easy to achieve. And I use this beautiful palette here from ColourPop. This is the Smoke Show eyeshadow palette, and it is really beautiful because it's just filled with all of those beautiful like perfect shades for like a cool toned black smoky eye. And I really love this palette, and it's super fitting for the season because Halloween is coming up, and this palette just gives me all of those vibes. So I really love it. It's super affordable. It has a really nice mirror in here, which is really convenient, and I just love these shades in here. They give you everything you need. You get like your mattes, your metallics. They're just beautiful. So as you guys can see, I just kept everything really on the matte side. So I really wanted to do like a pure cool toned black matte smoky eyeshadow tutorial. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so as you can see, I do have my full face of makeup on, and I have the eye done that I'm going to show you guys how to achieve, and I have my brows done as well. So I can link for you guys my brow tutorials on my YouTube channel. I'll put that in the description box. So let's just get right into this tutorial. First, we're gonna start by priming our eyelids. I'm gonna use this NARS Tinted Smudge-Proof eyeshadow base. This is in the shade called Light. I really like this one because it does have some pigmentation in it. So it kind of just like leaves a nice blank canvas for the shadows, and it's really good. I love this one. So I'm gonna just place some of that and blend it in with my fingertip. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe JH34 blending brush. I'm gonna dip into this beautiful palette over here, and I'm gonna actually mix these two shades over here. So I'm gonna mix the shade called Ignite and Slated together, and I'm going to blend that in the crease because those two shades are really nice, and when they're mixed together it just creates a really nice base for the black that I'm gonna put on the lid. So I'm just gonna place those in the crease and smoke that out. And as you guys see, I do have that under eye setting powder there to catch any fallout. So you can see I already have a little bit of fallout. So it's always a good trick to put some under eye setting powder under your eyes if your makeup's already done, because you do not want to ruin your concealer or anything. So that's just a great tip. Okay, so I kind of just roughly placed those colors there. I tried to kind of roughly blend it out, but I'm gonna go into the shade called Stone Face here, which is like a really nice matte light gray shade, and I'm going to use a clean brush. This is a Sigma E25 brush. So I'm just gonna use that shade there to blend out the crease even further more and kind of just focus on the top there just to make sure that everything is really blended nicely. So I'm gonna go into that shade there and keep blending. That's the most important thing with these smoky eyes, is you want everything to look nice and blended and flawless. Okay, so now that that's all nice and blended, I'm gonna go into this really nice matte black shade here in the palette. The shade is called Let's Do It, and I'm gonna use that same Sigma E25 brush, and I'm going to further deepen the crease. I'm really gonna like focus it on the inner crease there and really kind of deepen it up, because then I'm gonna place that nice black shade there. So I want everything to be nice and blended, and that black shade is gonna be a really nice transition for the black lid that we're gonna do. Okay, so those shadows actually blended out really beautifully. I have used this palette in a past video, and I did kind of more of like a metallic look with a lot of glitter, so if you want to see that, I can link it in the description box. But this look, I really wanted to make sure I just kept it really matte, and I really wanted to use all of those nice like blacks and deep grays. So I really love this. I think it's like the perfect like cool toned black smoky eye. And I'm gonna go into the shade here. This is called Night Dream, and it is like a matte black, but it has like a few glitters in there. You can see there are subtle glitters in there, but you really won't see them once it's blended out on the eye. It's a really beautiful shade, so I'm gonna go in with that flat blending brush there and just pack that color all on the lid. And now since we have that black in the crease, everything should blend out really nicely and kind of transition to like a really nice, beautiful, blended, smoky black eye. Okay, so as you can see, since we created such a nice base in the crease for that black shadow on the lid, everything just kind of blended really nicely together. And as you can see, there's no like harsh transition of like black on the lid and then like a light crease. We really wanted everything to like blend into one, and so that is why it's really important to really blend out the crease and kind of just deepen it as we go, so everything just blends perfect. So now I'm just gonna use this Morphe JH07 brush here. I'm just gonna wipe away that under eye powder. And as you can see, any of the fallout that we had just kind of dissipates. So I love doing that trick when I have my makeup already done. Okay, so now to complete the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with the smaller little pencil brush here. This is a Morphe JH38 brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade here called Salted. We use this one in the crease, and I'm just gonna blend that all in the lower lash line and kind of smoke it out a little bit as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with an even thinner pencil brush. This is a ColourPop E10 brush, and I'm gonna go into that matte black shade that we also use. That one is called Let's Do It, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen up the lash line furthermore with that color. Okay, so now in the waterline, I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop Creme Gel Liner. This one is in the shade called Hustla, and it is kind of like a metallic silver shade. So I'm just gonna like tight line at the top and bottom waterline there, just so everything really looks nice and smoky and you won't see any like skin color on the inside. So I really love these ColourPop Creme Gel Liners. They are super pigmented and they last all day long. So I'm gonna go in with that. And I really like the fact that there's a little bit of like a shimmer in there, because it kind of just opens up the inner waterline a little bit. Even though like we have it pretty much all blacked out, it adds like a touch of shine, which kind of just makes your eyes glitter just a little bit. So if you've watched my channel, then you know that I love to do like a shiny and metallic inner corner. So for this look, I tried to really keep things matte, even though it kind of pained me, but I really do like the way this kind of like matte, like light gray looks on the inner corner. I really wanted to stick with the matte theme. So I'm gonna mix these two shades here. This is like a pure white. I'm gonna do that first as like a base, and then I'm gonna go in with this nice matte medium tone gray here, and I'm gonna place it on top just to kind of make the white not so stark. So I'm gonna go in just with the little tiny brush there and go into that white first. That one is called Young Love. So as you can see, it's super pigmented. And now I'm gonna go in with the gray shade called Stone Face. So it kind of just makes that white more subdued. And I really do like the way the matte inner corner looks. It's still lighter, so it opens up the eyes a little bit, but it's not like too sparkly, because I just wanted to keep things on the matte side for the eyes. Now I'm just gonna put some mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I'm just gonna use a black mascara. This is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash-Lift Mascara. So I'm gonna place some of that on my lashes, my top and bottom. So now I'm just gonna put on a pair of false lashes. I actually got these ones off of eBay, and I will link the specific pair in the description box. I really love these ones because they're like really nice and thick and wispy, but they're not like too thick or dramatic. They're just like perfect. Well, not too thick for me, even though for some people they might be. But they have a lot of really nice lashes on eBay. You just have to be okay with waiting like a month for them to arrive. But I really love this style over here. And I'm going to use the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. This is just their clear one. It's like their transparent one, and it is the brush tip one, so I really love this one. Okay guys, so that is the completed look. As you guys can see, it really didn't take too much. It was actually pretty simple. If you actually follow along, you will see that it was a super simple look to achieve. I know a lot of people can be super intimidated by like a black smoky eye because it's really intense and you think like you're using a black eyeshadow. So it's very like harsh and hard to work with. But honestly, I was so impressed with these shadows. They really blended out super nicely and I had no problems with them at all. So I really, really love this palette. If you want like the perfect like black smoky kind of cool toned eyeshadow palette, then this is the palette for you. And it's so affordable. I love the ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. So I really love this look. Let me know what you guys think of the look. If you tried it out for yourselves, I would love to know. You can also tag me on Instagram at JULIASALLURE. If you do any of my looks or you recreate them, I would love to see them. So please tag me. All of your comments really mean so much to me, all of your support. So thank you guys so much for that. So please like this video and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.